Hello, Prince fans and all you music lovers. It's me, Micah, aka CMS,
And I am 3.0,
and we are
the Purple Underground. Yay, yay.
yes. Welcome back, folks. This is our third video. Again, much love and shout out to all you, everybody that's been watching our video.
Subscribing,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? All of that, you know what I'm saying? Because it's our love, you know what I'm saying? As much support we get in, is we going to put out even more support.
Yes, much
you
love.
dig what I'm saying?
Love.
So, it's all about that, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So, now we finna get into Dirty Mind.
Prince's third album.
Take a good look.
Yes, sir.
Take a good look. Know what I mean? This album was released October 8th, 1980. Look at that swag. Look at that swag.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Wait a minute. They haven't seen Swag yet.
What swag at?
Check out the band.
Now that's swag. Swag. For the 1980s, ushering in a new decade. You understand what I'm saying? Do you understand how important Dirty Mind was?
Yes. And
ushering in a new decade.
And this was the year that I was actually born. 1980.
Word. That's what's up, man.
Yeah.
That's what's up,
You know what
man.
I'm an 80s baby.
Right.
All day.
So you was 10 months when this album was actually released.
Yeah. It sure
Wow.
was, yeah.
Wow.
Yep. I made it in right on time.
Wow, that's what's up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
but this album represents nastiness. It is raw funk.
Sex.
You never heard, you know what I'm saying? Like for the 80s, this album was unthought of, you know what I'm saying? And at the time, how I feel Prince was like the only free black man on Warner Brothers, because they allowed him to do this. They allowed him to show his ass. They allowed him to show his ass.
Almost
to where,
literally.
Right,
Almost.
to where cats like Rick James didn't have that freedom.
Nah.
Slick Rick didn't have that freedom.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But Prince had that freedom, you know what I'm saying, to talk about the things he wanted to talk about. Sex. Whether it was, you know what I'm saying, like from the most comfortable subject to the most uncomfortable subject.
Mm-hmm.
Sex. Incest. And for the 80s, you know what I'm saying, I know it don't mean much in 2012, you know what I'm saying, but head. You know what I'm saying? Head was like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they was giving head and people was, you know what I'm saying? They was doing their thing back then, you know what I'm saying? But it wasn't like publicized.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It wasn't a cool thing to give head like it is now. You know what I mean? But, back then, you know what I'm saying? Prince brought it to the forefront. And for all those that's watching, you know what I'm saying? Please subscribe, leave your comments in the bottom, and we would like to know at the Purple Underground if you enjoy getting or giving head. Okay? Please leave your comments in the bottom.
Wow.
And that's what's up. Now, let's get on to the first track.
That's how you feel, huh?
That's how I feel, man. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I'm just asking a question,
Okay. No. Well,
You know.
you want to get into the album?
Let's
You
get
ready?
into it.
Yeah.
Dirty Mind.
Dirty Mind. The album that definitely set the tone of what direction Prince was going musically.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Dirty Mind is such a hot track. I mean, you it's like, you know what I'm saying, what you say, kicked in the dough. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, the first time I ever heard this song, I just got this image. And by the way, I was 10 years old when I heard this. But I'll get into more of that.
So
later.
it was your first porno.
Yeah, you can kind of say that on
That's
wax.
what's up. That's
yeah,
what's up.
With songs like Head, which I didn't know what he was talking about, because I didn't know what the terminology meant at the time,
I did.
Well, but that's another story. But first time I heard the song Dirty Mind, I just got this image. As soon as the beat just comes in, and then like that drum kick, the drum, was it like the thumping?
Yeah, kick drum. Kick drum.
The kick drum. I just get this image like Prince just kicked in the door and he's just standing there, and almost in like a silhouette. and then he's pretty much wearing exactly what he's wearing here. You know, and then he's just about to just pretty much just don't care. This is what I'm about to give you. Just that raw funk, uncut Minneapolis, music.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And this album really is a representation of everything that people were scared to say.
Yeah, true.
At the time.
Yeah, true.
You know what I'm saying? And Dirty Mind being that track, you know what I'm saying, to open up that door.
Right.
You know what I'm saying, for everybody to actually listen. Dirty Mind is, it's the Simpsons code, then Fink co-produced it or whatever, co-write it.
Yeah.
So.
And he's also playing the synthesizers on the title track as well. Yeah.
I mean, it's a sexual description of just sex.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Dirty Mind, you know what I'm saying? Just imagining like what you would do to a woman. You know what I'm saying? Or what a woman would do to a man.
Right.
You dig what I'm saying? Or what a man would do to a man. Whatever floats your boat. Whatever peanut butter's your jelly. You know what I'm saying? So
exactly. Or what that person makes the other person think. To have a dirty mind.
Right. Exactly. Exactly.
So
Yeah,
but overall, great title track. Definitely.
All right.
Next song,
track.
When You Were Mine.
One of the greatest Prince tracks ever. I mean, words can't describe.
Excuse me.
When I have the 45 of Controversy, and I think the flip side is When You Were Mine.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And when I was a young boy and I had got that 45 with the flip side of When You Were Mine, it just blew my mind.
Wow.
It blew my mind, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, When You Were Mine is such a great track.
Really
you know what I'm saying? I really wish he would perform this song more live.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And the line that really got me was, I never really made a fuss when he was there sleeping in between the two of us.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Which puts you in the mind frame, like, and I never thought about it when I was younger. It was like when I was younger, it was more like, oh, they had another man. The dude just hit his girl, and he just sitting there watching. But then I never thought like they had a threesome.
I mean, you can look at it like that.
You know what I'm saying?
You actually could. You actually could look at it like that. I mean, the song is. I mean, it's got some heavy stuff on there because it's pretty much. It's about Prince being the guy who's madly in love with this woman, doesn't want her to leave him, so he's willing to do any and everything just to keep her.
Exactly.
Even if she is cheating around.
Right.
Or bringing other men over to their house, sleeping in their bed. It's heavy.
Right. Yeah.
Heavy
for sure.
stuff. I remember the first time I heard this track, I immediately fell in love with it. Just a great pop kind of rock, track.
Yeah, for sure.
Definitely one of his best songs. Definitely.
So let's keep the party moving. Do It All Night.
Funky.
Funky. You know what I'm saying? Prince when he really wants to get funky, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can actually smell it on yourself.
Yes.
And that's trifling. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, Do It All Night is all that.
Yeah. Yeah.
I wanna do it all night. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just don't get no better than that. Yeah. Again, the album title set the tone for this album. You know what I'm saying? So if you read Dirty Mind before they had parental advisory stickers, and you read Dirty Mind on the album, you should have common sense to say, don't buy it for your 10-year-old. Please don't buy it for your 10-year-old. You know what I'm saying? But someone bought it for me at the age of 10, so I can't complain.
Well, right. I mean, well, you know what? My late father, he actually bought me the cassette. So at the time, he probably didn't even look to see because it actually has a label.
Right, yeah.
Suitable for some listeners.
Right.
And but he knew I was a big Prince fan, so. But this album definitely taught me some things.
Oh yeah.
It definitely taught me some things. But Do It All Night, great track. That's one of the few tracks that I don't really hear too many fans like talking about, like as much.
I don't know why, because I think Do It All Night is one of the funkiest tracks Prince ever done.
Yeah, it is.
You know what I'm saying? And it's one of the least he ever performs now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Jehovah.
Right.
But you know, I mean, even before Jehovah, he never,
Right.
you know what I'm saying, he never touched it.
Yeah, just on the two Dirty Minds shows
Right,
that's,
right, yeah,
out there
for sure.
circulating, and those were great hearing those live.
Right, yeah,
You know.
for sure.
I think my favorite part on Do It All Night, I'm just gonna say this real quick, was the part after, I think it's like a synth solo, and then like he'll come back in, and then yeah, them vocals.
Yeah.
I mean, you really hear them vocals?
Right, yeah, for sure.
And then and then like the drum beat just comes right back in.
Right, for sure. Prince definitely had a style. You know what I'm saying? More than a singer, he had a style of singing. You know what I'm saying? Where he could just captivate you with like his vocals.
Yeah, definitely.
So
yeah.
All right. Got a Broken Heart Again. This song is probably one of my favorite songs on this album. You know, especially when he say he stole my old lady away from me, and I'm just as blue as I can be. You know what I'm saying? Then he say, I got a broken heart again because my only supposed to be friend, he stole. Oh my God.
I mean, you know, I can actually relate to this song. You know, and
this I have the
in a lot
video
of ways.
in my head.
Right. Yeah.
Especially with the part about the phone call. When he said he took his last money for the phone call, I can see this fool in the rain. You know what I'm saying? It's a bikini briefs and a trench coat.
At the phone booth.
At the phone booth. I got the video in my hand. I could have directed this video.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know, Purple Underground could have directed this video.
This is definitely a good song. This is the only ballad on the whole album.
Yes.
Only thing I really would say about it is, I mean, it is short, but not in a bad way though. It actually, it's kind of nice how he did it.
Right. There are some songs that are better to be short than to be drug on.
Right.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
true.
Like, you can make your point in a couple sentences.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of artists make that mistake. You know what I'm saying? You know, just like for instance, not to bring up the past album, but with I Wanna Be Your Lover. You know what I'm saying? At the end with the guitar, rhythm guitar and all that, he could have said extra stuff.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But you know, let people groove out.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You know, there's a point where you have to cut it short, and when you done made your point, you just cut it out.
Yeah, definitely.
And I think he definitely made his point and got a broken heart again.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So, all right.
Uptown. So that closes the first half of the album. Moving on to track number 5, which was